Welcome to Heaven on Earth, a sacred portal to visualizing, meditating, and co-creating our highest joys that usher in the Golden Age of Aquarius. I'm your host, Athena StarSeed. Good morning! Aloha, Kim!
Aloha, Athena.
Oh, it's such a beautiful, beautiful, sunshiny California day here. I'm so excited for today's show because we're really talking about freeing the slaves, getting them out of their occupations into their vocations, their true calling. And we have exciting guests in studio. But before we do that, let's do our opening invocation and get our portal created nice and juicy. So let's take a nice deep breath. All of you who are tuning in, thank you so much. This is Heaven on Earth, and I'm your host, Athena StarSeed, with my beautiful, gorgeous co-host, Kim Hix, all the way from Hawaii. Inhale. And exhale. From the point of light within the mind of God, let light stream forth into the minds of men. Let light return to earth. From the point of love within the heart of God, let love stream forth into the hearts of men. Let the Christ consciousness return to earth. In the center where the will of God is known, let the center guide the little wills of men, the center which the masters know and serve, and may it seal the door where evil dwells. May the plan of love, light, and power restore heaven on earth. Archangel Michael, Gabriel, Uriel, and Raphael, Father Sky, and Mother Earth, from the point of light that connects us all, please be here in the sacred circle of light. Aloha.
Hallelujah.
We're in. We're in.
We're in. What a day. We have a gloomy day here because of the Pele's in full swing on Big Island. She's exploding. So we have Vogue from the Big Island, in fact, through the whole chain right now. And murky weather while all this is going on. Big deal.
Yeah, that is a big deal. The Earth, just like her humans, are shifting. She's going through her own metamorphosis. And it's actually very auspicious because today, Kim, our card of the show is the World card. So let's talk about that a little bit.
Well, it's a very interesting card to me because what starts off with innocence and as the fool winds up with this gorgeous being who is spiritually balanced between the realities of the world and the world of the inner world, the spiritual world. And she is the great world dancer. She is the one we all come from and the one we all return to. And her original nature is basically feminine. Although they say this card represents the androgyny and the fact that we feminine and masculine entities are always in easily shifting places as we go through the journey of life. Every woman has to roll up her sleeves and dig into the action modality, and every man has to get sweet and gentle in order to complete the cycle. The universe is truly feminine in that it comes out of a complete and total mystery and returns to that mystery. And the whole masculine journey is this atom atomic individuation process and helps us with the processes of separation from, and the individual identity is created, and then from there the journey returns to the great relational journey of matter, mother, and mutter. These are the aspects of the feminine aspect where the whole universe is all about relationship. So the completion is that these embody the micro and macro aspects of femininity and masculinity in the spiritual manifestation and a physical manifestation. So this is the time of celebration. And these are world-changing times, and this is the world-changing card.
That's so fantastic. You know, so Kim and I have been going through the entire major arcana. And it's so funny because they're the Trump cards. And, you know, we have our President Trump, which shows us an amalgamation of our shadow sides, I must say, and how we can look at the universe as little tiny mirrors. So in each of the tarot cards, there are soul lessons, and they go from contraction to expansion, from amnesia to remembrance, from knowing to unknowing, and from unification to separation back to unification. And what you were talking about on the micro macro with also to the unification of gender identity, blending both genders, knowing that the masculine man will come into his yin and the feminine woman will come into her yang. And then we have more of a holistic persona, so that when we're mating and then we're reproducing, our planet is very balanced. And that's what the Tarot shows us, where we're out of balance and how to get back into balance. And I love this card because it's the Wheel of Fortune is the 10. And that's when the world is spinning, and sometimes you're up and sometimes you're down, and what you can count on is change. And then when you finish the very end of the Tarot journey with the World card, it's the same thing. We have the 4 cardinal directions, the 4 seasons, the 4 stable corners.
Yeah, the 4 elements, the 4 suits.
Yeah. So all of that is really about where we are and how we can find ourselves, back to the beginning. Because as the Fool starts his soul journey as 0, the unwritten soul, he goes through these lessons, has this life, goes through all these initiations, and receives the world, only to return back to the Fool and take the journey again. Right, Kim?
Yeah, that's right. This is a huge opportunity card in that this represents the moment. This is, for me, completion represents a moment of the great sigh of relief, of knowing and comprehension that permits vision to flood in. This is the great open heart chakra card for me, the most open, because this is where we get our movement forward. So I feel like the world as it is, as we know it outside the doors and through politics and religion and the corporate overmind and all that, is about to go through a huge upheaval of transformational conscious being brought forth by all of us collectively. So these are very exciting times. And I got to say, Pele's right on it. And I got to say a couple of things about Pele. We have this horrific fear of volcanic activity because, oh my goodness, the volcanoes that are going off, and righteously so. I mean, this stuff is dangerous. It'll kill you and take your property out and gobble up the forest. But we must understand this is the earth giving birth herself. She is
great.
Growing.
I have goosebumps.
This is growing pain. She is expanding, just like you talked about. And something absolutely mythical and magical about all this, Athena, is that when you stand there and watch the lava flow, your mind boggles at the fact that the things you are standing on, you consider so solid, can become a liquid and flow like a river. And you watch the great shadows flow through these rivers of lava. It's a stunning experience. But there's something even more mystical than that. And it blew my mind when I became comprehensive of it. And that's the fact that in this liquid state of being, the earth, or the thing that is solid, also produces light. You see and are guided by this light in this river of flowing liquid molten lava. So I have great respect for Pele and what she's giving birth to, and what, in fact, we all can give birth to.
She reminds me of so much of the Tarot because she's right now the Tower card where she's burning things down and she's rebuilding. Yep. She's the Wheel of Fortune card where things are changing, things aren't solid anymore. The solids are turning back into liquids. And like you said, she's the World card. She's also the Empress. She's birthing new land. The Empress is birthing new creative ideas. And guess what? She's calling us forward to rebirth ourselves. And that brings us to our Renaissance, Kim.
That's it, Athena. That's what you and I are doing here in this dance on this planet now, and everyone listening in is part of this great big cosmic roller coaster show that's going to bring in a whole brand new level of consciousness and make it functional. We're about to create a brand new operating system for the whole planet Earth that's going to totally transcend this one, because this one's stuck in a quagmire. And we can do this because we can open source our hearts and our minds in a great collective gathering of consciousness, and in a harmonic convergence, transcend everything that we've known as everything that's an obstacle, and create a smooth operating system for our planet that permits love to be in the powerful position of guidance and guardianship.
Oh my gosh, that's so beautiful. I love you. You're just like rooming when you speak. I was thinking of I think it's a Rumi quote where the guy says, "Oh, I'm so happy now that my house burned down because I can see the stars more clearly."
Yeah, that's Rumi. That's kind of the way we have to look at what's going on in Big Island. And yes, I'm very concerned about friends, et cetera, who are evacuating. But, we really have to fall back to the much, much larger picture and appreciating gratitude, this encounter with the mystery itself. Birthing. Give time to give birth. We've been gestating a long time in this civilization. And now I think we're going to see a great epic of clarity. We're going to see so through the nonsense and the conflicting oppositional viewpoints into the great complementarity of the complete whole of universe and its great expanding, contracting dance. This is going to...
Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead. No,
I was going to say that, in this dance, Mother Nature will call you forward. We had fires in California not too long ago, several months ago, and I know people that lost their house in Ojai. I know entire, neighborhoods that burned down, and that burning down is a calling to action for humans to say, what's important? What do I value? And what is this? This is obviously a liquid magma coming out of the volcano, but what is fire? What is the purpose of fire, Kim?
Yeah, well, that's the most mystical thing about fire is it does two things. It gives us heat and warmth, which is something that is more vital to our being than we ever notice. I'm hanging out in Hawaii, and too hot is often the situation, but the vast rest of the oceans in the world extend deep into the cold realms where homeostasis is maintained by that inner fire. And light is the other aspect of it. It's just this. Whoops. Okay, Athena, I just lost my track. I got to get back here.
Okay, so what I was thinking is if you had that green fire temple quote about the first time we discovered fire. I forgot who said that.
Oh, yeah. Matthew Arnold. No. It was Teilhard de Chardin, that brilliant quote, that fire quote. It's one day when we've harnessed all the energy powers of the elements, we will discover how to harness the energy of love, and that for the second time on this planet, we will have discovered fire. And so that fire is the fire of our collective consciousness. That fire is the fire of love altogether. Because when you put everybody together, there's love. So far, we've only seen the modality of the competitive paradigm, but we're about to see the reign of love come in with a great tsunami here. So we're right back to our basic theme, and how do we get there? And how do we collectively get ourselves together? And here we are, talking on the radio, making friends globally.
This is awesome. Well, this is Athena StarSeed and my gorgeous co-host Kim Hix, all the way from Hawaii. This is a show called Heaven on Earth on CRN Talk Radio. And if you enjoyed this show, please share it. And if you're interested and you have a solution for the planet to usher in your own heaven, please get a hold of us. We'll be right back after these commercial messages. Namaste.
What are you going to do with your old car? You can try selling it, you could junk it, or you could donate it to Heritage for the Blind. Your car will be towed away for free, and your donation is tax deductible. Just call 1-800-785-9618. Heritage for the Blind accepts cars, vans, trucks, and boats. It doesn't matter if your vehicle runs or not. It will be towed away for free, and you'll be supporting those that need help. Heritage for the Blind is a nonprofit organization that helps the visually impaired live fuller lives. Call right now to donate your car, and as a special thank you for calling, you'll receive a free 3-day vacation voucher to many exciting locations. Call Heritage for the Blind right now, 1-800-785-9618. Donating is easy, and your vehicle is towed away for free. Plus, you'll get a free vacation voucher. Call now, 1-800-785-9618. That's 1-800-785-9618.
When you really want Italian food, you have got to go to Columbo's. Columbo's Italian Steakhouse and Jazz Club, Colorado Boulevard, Eagle Rock. It's that little neighborhood place you wish was down the street from you. Ah, yes, the warm weather has triumphantly returned, and the yucca filamatusa are in bloom just in time for Mother's Day. And what better place to enjoy the day than celebrating at Columbo's? Why Columbo's? Because Columbo's is family, and family is getting together, enjoying each other's company without distraction. Columbo's helps put ease back into our lives with mouth-watering steaks prepared the way you want, the freshest fish, Italian specialties that redefine the meaning of comfort food, the world's greatest meatballs, jazz every night, and it's all so affordable. Put some ease back into Mother's Day at Columbo's, because it really is that little neighborhood place you wish was down the street from you. Happy Mother's Day. Manja.
Do you want to fly somewhere, anywhere in the world? Smart travelers call myflightsearch.com for the best deals on flight tickets. Going to Manila, Bangkok, London, how about Singapore? Call myflightsearch.com for the lowest flight tickets available. What about a local vacation? Let's say you want to fly to Vegas, Orlando, Miami, Los Angeles, or Denver. Pick up the phone and call myflightsearch.com right now. We have exclusive deals that you can't find anywhere else. The only way you can get these low airline prices is by calling us. We have so many low prices available, we can't possibly tell them to you right here and now. If you're flying somewhere anytime in the next 6 months and you want the lowest airline ticket prices anywhere, you owe it to yourself to save a ton of money. So pick up your cell phone and call myflightsearch.com right now.
Call 800-445-3166. 800-445-3166. That's 800-445-3166. Call now. 800-445-3166.
Supreme grace, light rain down through me. Supreme grace, light rain down through me. Supreme grace, light rain down through me. Rain.
Hi, this is Athena StarSeed. This is a show called Heaven on Earth on CRN Talk Radio, and I have my gorgeous co-host Kim Hix all the way from Hawaii. Welcome to Heaven on Earth. Hi, Kim.
Hi.
So this is our second segment, and we're going to be doing a reading. We have a caller on the line. Katie, are you there?
Yes, Athena. Good morning. Happy Saturday.
Happy Saturday, Satnam.
Sanam.
I've been thinking about you. I've been really sending you lots of love and some prayers, and I just wanted to tell you that I was so excited that you and Jesse got to go away and go to the Satnam Fest. And Before I do my reading with you, tell me how that was.
It's always amazing. It's always just a celebration of grace and community and cohesiveness, and it's an incredible experience. It's 5 days of bliss.
Wow, that sounds beautiful.
You know what's really incredible, Kim, is in Joshua Tree when they have these festivals that are gathered around spiritual core principles that these yoga communities surround themselves with. It's like natural, healthy, like vegan food, and then healthy exercise and singing and chanting and communing. It really is like a little micro heaven on earth.
Sure is.
I think that must be the example for our future. I believe these the little micro festivals are giving birth to the permaculture, and we want the permaculture to be one of love and celebration and yoga and interaction. It sounds beautiful to me. It sounds very attractive. I want to go.
So incredible.
I definitely do think it's part of the future, and their biggest message is there are teachers and gurus and all those types of things, but they really advocate us being the teachers, and they said it's time to get your head out of the book, and you're not really the student anymore. You're really you're the student learning to be a teacher. So it's time for everybody to step up. And their biggest thing is they want everybody to be a teacher. So that's how they want to spread the word about their peace and love and their community and their teachings. And it's all very positive. And it's not about following anyone in particular. It's really about tapping into your own source, which then you can share with others so they can tap into theirs.
Well, that's a beautiful model in my mind. I'm looking at that and going, Sounds good to me.
And that brings us to our tarot reading of the day. So, Miss Katie, do you have an intention? And I can shuffle the cards, and then you can tell me when to stop.
Yes. Okay.
All right. And do you have an intention for the reading, a question, or do you want me to just start throwing cards?
Yeah, I do have an intention. You want me to say it, or?
If you want to say it, you can.
What's been coming up for me this entire year is the topic of disruption, and I'd like a little bit more insight into, where this necessary disruption, which I've accepted, but kind of where it's going and what it all means right now.
Yeah.
Juicy. I love that.
Wonderful.
Okay, I'm going to go ahead and
Direction.
I'm going to do this quick, but I'm going to throw 7 cards.
Mm.
And then one
Bonus.
one overall. Okay, so I have here on the base chakra, I have temperance. And temperance is really alchemy. And there's a beautiful goddess here, and she's mixing fire with water. And you know what that is? That's Pele. Right, Kim?
That's it.
The fire with
That's
water.
Pele.
And what fire does is it changes things. Alchemically, it changes water to steam, It's heating things up, and there's a big, like get out of your comfort zone message to not just you, but to all of us. And also to people who are listening. Whoever calls in on the Saturday when they get a reading, if you're listening, something might be in there for you too, because Katie's a microcosm of our macrocosm, and also to a reflection of Kim and myself. So temperance basically is the patience card. Feel the patience, be in the patience. And there's a beautiful quote that says, infinite patience produces immediate results. And that's about serving you the present moment.
Wow.
Now, I have the high priestess on the second chakra, and the second chakra represents, oh my gosh, we're going to have to do some of this when we get back. We have 60 seconds. I'm going to do this card, and then when we get back, I'll finish the rest of the spread. The high priestess is intuition, to go into the subconscious mind and to find out where your resources are and really what that life contract is. And when we have an illness or when we have a breakdown, that is in the Greek word chrysalis, which is crisis, which is breakthrough. So it tells us to pause, stop, and be in the present moment. Tune into your watery intuition in the subconscious realms of yourself. Katie, I love you so much. We'll be right back after these commercial messages. And this is a show called Heaven on Earth with my beautiful co-host, Kim Hix, all the way from Hawaii. Tune into your inner intuition.
You're experiencing pain, back pain, shoulder, elbow, or hand pain, pain from a sports injury. If so, schedule a visit with Dr. Michael Sheps, the leading expert in laser therapy for pain management. Call 310-873-4422 or go to drsheps.com. Experience Epic T, the breakthrough laser therapy system that Dr. Sheps developed to make you pain-free in less time. Laser therapy is a non-invasive, safe, and effective in-office procedure that penetrates deep into your skin without damaging the tissue. It perfectly targets areas of pain to promote fast, natural healing. Relax your muscles, ease muscle spasms, joint stiffness, and arthritis pain while increasing blood circulation. For over 25 years, Dr. Sheps has helped Olympic athletes and sports enthusiasts alike get back in the game. Schedule your visit with Dr. Sheps at his Brentwood office in California. Call 310-873-4422 or visit drsheps.com. That's DRSHEPS.com, 310-873-4422.
Hi, friends. This is Larry Manetti. Go to LarryManetti.com to get my book, Aloha Magnum. You'll read all about the wonderful guest stars like Carol Burnett, Elvis Presley, Frank Sinatra, and many, many more. There is an episode guide and my favorite recipes that I really cook at home. I will include a free signed photo with every book. Get Aloha Magnum at LarryManetti.com. Order now. Aloha.
When you really want Italian food, you have got to go to Columbo's. Columbo's Italian Steakhouse and Jazz Club, Colorado Boulevard, Eagle Rock. It's that little neighborhood place you wish was down the street from you. Ah, yes, the warm weather has triumphantly returned, and the Yucca Filamatusa are in bloom just in time for Mother's Day. And what better place to enjoy the day than celebrating at Columbo's? Why Columbo's? Because Columbo's is family, and family is getting together, enjoying each other's company without distraction. Columbo's helps put ease back into our lives with mouth-watering steaks prepared the way you want, the freshest fish, Italian specialties that redefine the meaning of comfort food, the world's greatest meatballs, jazz every night, and it's all so affordable. Put some ease back into Mother's Day at Columbo's, because it really is that little neighborhood place you wish was down the street from you. Happy Mother's Day. Manja.
A New Alchemy. ANUALCHEMY.com. www.anewalchemy.com to find Oramus and other Siddha medicine. These substances support the unfolding of consciousness in a body when added to prayer and meditation on a daily basis. In ancient times, Cleopatra called Oramus milk. She said, "I bathe in milk to stay young." And the Jews called it manna from heaven. This substance accelerates, amplifies, enriches your prayer and meditation. It is a generic substance that is powered by love. It's compatible with any tradition, any religion. Your prayer and meditation will take you to a deeper place for your interaction with Spirit. ANewAlchemy.com. ANUALCHEMY, all one word, .com.
Supreme grace, light rain down through me. Supreme grace, light rain down through me. Supreme grace.
Hi, this is Athena StarSeed, and this is a show called Heaven on Earth. Welcome back. We have Katie online, and I was just in the middle of a reading. We had on the base chakra the card Temperance, which is about, you want to ground in, but you're actually changing. It's just like Pele. The earth is moving. She's moving underneath your feet, so you can't get too comfortable. And if you don't make the change, the earth will make it for you. And that's the body. The body is also like our own earth. And sometimes our body does things to get our attention. When I was 11, I was in a wheelchair, and I was an athlete. And my body said to me, "You're going to be still for the next 4 years." So I had to learn what came out of the gift of stillness. On the second chakra, we have the High Priestess. And we're talking about the watery subconscious mind. What is underneath all of it, all of the magic, the intuition, seeing things from the unseen point of view. So this is saying to me, more meditation. On the third chakra, I pulled the Magician, which is your solar plexus. And that means your solar energy, as the magician, has mastery over all of the elements, earth, air, water, and fire. And how can you take all of that alchemy and grab that idea from the second chakra on the intuition with the High Priestess, create a plan and put that plan into the universe? On the heart chakra, we have the Fool. And this is really challenging for a type A type of personality like myself, who's a go-getter, really structured and stable. When you have the Fool at your heart chakra, it's asking you to laugh more at your life. Laugh at the problems, laugh at the challenges, laugh as much as you can. Find the levity in your life plan. And out of that, ha, 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 is the sound on the heart chakra. That sense of humor is actually the Fool after the entire tarot. It's at the end of the world. The Fool can laugh and go through the journey again and not take it too seriously because the world is a stage. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, fifth chakra, we have the Empress. And here we go. We talked about the Empress at the beginning of the show. Birthing, fertile, your words on your throat chakra, speaking your truth into existence. Once you know what your truth is, putting together an action plan as the Magician, taking those words, writing out your magic spells, your incantations, the chants that bring you back to your soul center. The goddess and the Empress want to help you flourish. She's the one that brings all the abundance. She's sitting typically on a big throne, and wheat is growing behind her, and she's pregnant with the moment. Oh, and I see here on the third eye, the Emperor, which means stability, being able to take that idea, that fertile idea, ground it, build it, establish it, and replicate it so that you have a solid, he's sitting usually on a solid chair with four, whatever you call it, 4 posts at the bottom of it. So it's a grounding energy, taking the etherical, the nowhere, into the now, here, and materializing that. And on the crown chakra, we have the Hierophant, which lets me know, Katie, that you are spiritual, and your spiritual wisdom is actually going to be most of your gifts, to bring those spiritual wisdoms in your, whether it's your photography or your art or your music or your passion, but to take that spiritual Hierophant. That's like the shaman of the deck. I mean, typically they say Pope, but really it's so limiting to say Pope. It's
much better concept.
Yeah, the shaman is really the master of all the worlds, the subconscious, the conscious, the superconscious, the watery worlds, the tangible worlds, and the etheric worlds. And when you're chanting, Katie, and when you're praying and you're opening up to universal consciousness, that crown pours these ideas in. So do not be discouraged by your challenges right now. They are perfect. The universe is intelligent. And then, oh my goodness, Katie, this is the summation of your card. I got the Lovers.
Wow.
And the lovers, I'm going to let Kim jump in on this too, but the Lovers really symbolize, it's the soul and then the persona. And when you have the marriage of the soul and the persona, and you acquiesced to your soul's wishes and that marriage, then basically your life becomes your Camelot.
Wow.
That's beautiful.
That's beautiful.
So, Kim, I have in studio here with me a beautiful guest. Her name is Stephanie Dawn. And Katie, please stay on the line because she is an incredible woman. She's a life coach. She's been doing detoxes. She's been training me in this new business adventure that I'm on, because really I would like to free the slaves of the matrix, get them out of their jobs and into their vocations. And she's got a company platform that helps people make their wishes come true. Welcome to the show, Stephanie Dawn.
Thank you so much, Athena. Happy Saturday to you.
Happy Saturday. Tell us about how you started your business and what you do and how you help people spiritually.
Oh my goodness, that's a loaded question right there. Well, so in terms of the health, it all began with a health transformation for myself. I was about 30 pounds overweight about 3 years ago. And I knew I needed help, and I didn't know exactly what I needed, whether it was a naturopath or a nutritionist. And a client of mine, a business coaching client of mine, she's a doctor who I respect greatly. She reached out to me and told me about this cleanse that she'd just done, and was I interested? And I said yes immediately. I just knew that I needed something. And so I did the cleanse, and I lost 7 pounds, and yeah, it was awesome. And then I went to Maui right afterwards and celebrate my 50th birthday, and I ended up gaining all the weight back. But the introduction was made. And what happened for me ultimately is I floundered for a time. I'd been struggling with my weight for most of my adult life. And I floundered for a while on this specific nutrition. And then finally I was like, you know what? I'm going to do the cleanse again. And I'm going to hire a health coach. And I'm going to make a plan. And that's what I did. And I've never looked back. So I've kept the 30 pounds off. I'm bodybuilding, Athena. Yay! I feel incredible. Woo! I feel like the woman I was before I had children. I feel amazing.
That's extraordinary. Okay, so tell us the product. Tell us what you're on.
Well, so the product that the cleansing, the specific cleanse is called the 10-day transformation, and essentially you are eating at every 2 hours, which Athena, because you've done it, but you're taking aminos, you're taking green shakes, you're eating vegetables and fruit. You're not eating any meat, no sugar, no
You got to tell
gluten.
people what aminos are because nobody knows what
Aminos? Okay, so the
Amino-
product is called, so I call them Mommy's Magic Pills, to be honest with you. I have 2 boys, and they flood your body with energy in 23 minutes. And they're vegan, and they're pure protein.
So they're amino acids. Those of you who are not up on nutrition, amino acids are the building block of protein. And a lot of times we go right to meat. And that's a misconception because meat is not readily available, easily digestible, and it clogs up your arteries with all the cholesterol. So as a vegetarian, I was always looking for, where am I going to get my protein?
Yeah, exactly. So vegans, vegetarians, and I'm an omnivore, but my diet now is, I would say, probably 80% vegan because of these protocols. It's just you eliminate cravings, and you curb your habits to the degree where you're just not craving that crap anymore.
That's true.
At all. So yeah.
Well, that's good. So I started. Well, first of all, Stephanie and I. We have children at the same school.
Mm-hmm.
So we know another mommy who introduced us, and she was also doing a detox cleanse. Now, I've known the owner of this company, Dave Sandoval, for 20 years.
Long time.
When I ran my fitness boot camps in the Hollywood Hills, training celebrities and soccer moms, Dave would come to my house and teach in my living room. It'd be filled with 40 people, and he would talk about curing autism, Alzheimer's, mercury poisoning, all of these different things like he was doing with nutrition, which was blowing people's mind. Yeah. And he had just started the company not too long. But then I had, kind of like gone on with my life, and then I moved, and then I came back about 8 months ago, and I met our friend Stacy, and she brought me back in, and I was like, I'm ready to do this again. Mm-hmm. And so I started doing it, and I myself lost about 10 pounds. And
Terrific.
I love fasting and detoxing and cleansing anyway, especially on the 4 seasons. Spring is a great time. But I, at 48, am actually fitter and leaner than I was at 28. And I'll just show you, it's because I don't
I know, I've been looking at your guns.
I'm not craving the potato chips. I'm not craving the junk. And when I do the Purium green drinks, can you hold up that bottle?
Yeah.
There's this cute little bottle that they give you, and you just put your powder in there, you shake it, and you go.
Shake.
So if you're a busy mom on the go.
Busy mom, busy business coach. I wasn't eating right, bottom line. And so it's just so convenient. I travel a ton, and I don't leave home without it.
That's the first thing is that I love the nutrition aspect. But the second thing was, as a single mom trying to make vegetables instead of ends meet, it was challenging for me to get childcare and have a job. And this is something that I've been able to make a nice living on the side while I have my daughter with me. Mm-hmm. So talk about the millionaires moms. There's a whole movement there. Dave's ex-wife that co-partner of the company.
Yeah, so the Million Moms movement, I'm a proud member of that. And I'm not quite a millionaire mom yet, Athena, but I'm on track to be one. I say that boldly and I say that proudly. And I'm someone who was never motivated by money, ever. I was a spiritual counselor for many years.
You were a practitioner at Agape. You were at Agape.
Yeah, it was all about the joy of living. It wasn't about making money at all. But here's what I know. We need those who care, who are the light bringers, to be able to have more impact and influence, to be fully funded. And so the Million Moms movement is about finding 1,000 moms in 100 cities to reach out to 10 families to help them turn their pantries clean and green.
Woo!
Yeah, it gives me chills.
I have
saying
goosebumps.
it. Yeah, it gives me chills. Because this is what's going to, we women, we are the heart of the family.
Yes.
We make all the economic decisions when it comes to food, right? And what's going on in the United States food farming and food systems is completely upside down. We need organic farms across the nation. Right. So that's what I'm a stand for. And, Purium is all about that. And Dave, he's pure. He's like, salt of the earth. So, and for me, the portal was weight loss, but for many people, they are healing very, very serious
issues,
health issues with these foods and superfoods.
Right, because basically your body knows what to do. Your body's intelligent, but it needs the fundamental building blocks like the plant-based amino acids, like the super green food, like the cherry juice that helps the melatonin so that you sleep at night, like the special fiber blend that you take. You know, the cornerstone of health is that colon, and it's got to have that peristalsis to be working through that food. So it's not just about eating it and digesting it. It's about assimilating it and having it be readily used so that you can make more lean muscles, bones, tissues, skin, eye, hair, and have a lean, green, clean, serene, beautiful life.
I have to talk about the Biomedic. It's Purium's newest star, okay? Because this totally ties into what you were just sharing about. So, Athena, you're aware of the herbicide glyphosate that's sprayed on our crops in the United States? Yeah, totally toxic, produced by Monsanto. It's the main ingredient of Roundup, okay? Oof. So I have an 11-year-old boy, as you know, and he was having extremely painful stomach pains, diarrhea back in September.
Oh my God.
And I was very concerned about him. And this was a blind spot for me as a mom. I've been a self-described organic freak for 25 years, but what I was giving him was Cheerios. How many moms give their children Cheerios?
I was raised on Cheerios.
Cheerios and Trader Joe's bagels. That was his favorite breakfast. All right, non-organic wheat bagels. What is glyphosate on? It's on our wheat. It's on our oats. It's everywhere, and it's killing the gut villi. It's killing the microvilli in our guts. It's creating all kinds of digestive issues. So I put Zephyr on this for 5 days, and he's never seen the recurring symptoms at all. He's fine.
Oh, my God.
Yes. Yes. So I take this religiously. Every single day.
Wow.
It removes glyphosate from the gut. Removes it from the gut. And so we all need this. We all need the Biomedic. I can't speak highly enough about it.
That's amazing.
It's my May topic for the month because I want us all to know about this product.
That's incredible. That's really, really incredible. So health is our greatest wealth. I mean, health is our greatest wealth. I mean, I don't like money aside. I mean, it's also a really great business, but if you don't have your health, what do you have? Kim, let's talk about that.
Oh boy. Health is a big issue with me. My entry is through, I've got a cancer action going on. And so I've been invited to step through that door because of that, which has been a great gift because everything I've had to learn about nutrition and the relationship to the mitochondrial misfunctions of the cells that are generated by bad foods. It's phenomenal. It's just great how I've been able to clean out my system and get a new lease on life through it all. So, I loved your Million Moms thing. That was a brilliant concept. I have never heard of it. It's the kind of thing we feed on this station for sure.
Yeah. Well, Amy Venner Hamdy is the visionary behind the mission, and I mean, it's why we're here. It's why I'm here. I mean, I was a part of the Million Moms movement before I even joined Amy's vision. But, Amy is, she is a powerful woman, and I'm so pleased to be a part of her mission.
And so many women have gone from poverty to prosperity with Dave's company because he actually does care, and he has this long-term mission. He has been buying farms to protect the people because Monsanto is putting all these farmers out of business. So he's taking some of the profits from this company and going and buying land and keeping it pure so that we can continue to make pure products. So it's a superfood company. You can go to ishoppurium.com. If you'd like to receive 20 to 25% off, just put in Athena StarSeed. If you'd like some life coaching about the business, Stephanie Dawn, it's so beautiful, a new Dawn, is here to help all of us become wealthy and healthy and prosperous. And we have a commercial break coming up, but this is Athena StarSeed. This is a show called Heaven on Earth. These are the solutions to the new now golden age of enlightenment. We'll be right back on CRN Talk Radio after these messages.
Hi everyone, this is Fred Dreyer with some breaking news. My new movie, Highway 395, has just been released. Highway 395 is my latest movie and is now available for all of my friends and listeners to own. Highway 395 is a classic modern-day Western thriller. Action, romance, and the frontier spirit. It's all there in my new movie, Highway 395. Now, here's the best part. You can own this movie tonight by going to my brand new website, freddryer.co. Head to my website now at freddryer.co and check out the trailer. Then order the movie for a great night of entertainment. And while you're at freddryer.co, check out the memorabilia and my career highlights. But don't forget to order my new action thriller movie, Highway 395. So head over to freddryer.co. That's freddryer.co.
The smartest way for you to get the lowest prices on your plane tickets, domestic or international, is to call SmartFares first or last, but you've got to call us before you book your plane tickets. Fly anywhere in the world, fly anywhere in the U.S., and SmartFares can save you up to 75% on your plane tickets. We have the lowest airline ticket prices on over 500 airlines, and you've got a great 12-hour free cancellation window. Plus, with our live agent help, you can always get fast help and fast answers. So on your next trip, maybe today, maybe tomorrow, how about right now? Pick up your phone and call SmartFares, plus save up to 75% on your plane reservation. So call right now. 800-915-2644, 800-915-2644, 800-915-2644, 800-915-2644.
The legends of Ka'anapali Luau at the Ka'anapali Beach Hotel will take your breath away with an abundant feast, spellbinding dances, and music from Lei Pono Productions. Be greeted with a lei and browse to see island crafts made by local artisans. As you hear the pu or conch shell blow, your luau experience will begin. The featured entree is a whole roasted pig and a bountiful menu of some of Hawaii's favorite food choices. Oh, you can't forget our famous made in-house taro poi. As your night comes to an end under the spell of the moon, be amazed by the famous firewalk. By the end of the night, you'll be full, and we hope you'll have made new friends and some forever memories while you continue to listen to music from Maui's local Hawaiian musicians every Monday night at Hawaii's most Hawaiian hotel. Ka'anapali Beach Hotel, voted Best Aloha Spirit by Hawaii Magazine readers. Call 667-0128 or visit legendsofka'anapali.com for your exciting island adventure.
Supreme grace, lay rain down through me. Supreme grace, lay rain down through me. Supreme grace, lay rain down through me.
Hi, this is Athena StarSeed. This is a show called Heaven on Earth. I have my gorgeous co-host Kim Hix all the way from Hawaii, and our in-studio guest, Stephanie Dawn, who is a life coach and a health coach, and she wants to help women and men get empowered financially and with their prosperity and health.
Yes. I love helping women create multiple streams of income to create more money than they've ever made before in their lives. And that's what I'm doing. I help women entrepreneurs, visionary women entrepreneurs, to download their sacred medicine into the earth and give their gifts. You know, that we're here to live our gifts. And so women are changing the world, and moms are changing the world, Athena. So it gives me great pleasure to help empower moms to make lots of money so that they can do what their hearts and what their souls are here to do. So yeah, you can reach out to me. My cell is 310-581-0373. My website is www.stephaniedon.com. And let's see how we can support you in creating the life that you're here to lead and live.
Beautiful.
So, Kim, closing comments from Hawaii.
I just want to say that nothing is going to serve the world more than the great unifying prosperity of the feminine, and this idea of empowered motherhood and empowered entrepreneurialism and living the heart path chakra is fantastic, because as the mothers go, so shall the children. So we welcome all the children who are coming for the gifts they're bringing. I thought you did a beautiful job, Stephanie, of describing the whole empowerment concept here. Really appreciate it. Thank you, dear.
Kim. Thank you.
And I want to thank Katie for calling in. And I just want to wish her well for her healing and her health. And I'm going to have to send some Purium shakes over there and help her little bodies reboot. And then we'll sing some kirtan together. That sounds so fun. All right. So listen, thank you so much for participating in the show. Thank you for tuning in. This is my little baby girl, Reverence Bell. And she's up on the green thing, and she comes with me as I'm doing my Purium and my purpose on this earth, which is a lot of singing and a lot of soul connecting. And I'm really proud that I had Stephanie here, who's my life coach, on the show to help not only myself, but other women who really want to become empowered and take their health and their knowledge and their fitness and their fashion and their beauty forward and be supported on Mother Gaia, going through all of her changes, because really, the time is now.
Yes.
There's no more time to waste. Yes. We need to get into our purposes. Mm-hmm. And this is a perfect company to launch anyone so they can get out of that crappy job and into their vocation, which is their true calling. Mm-hmm. And that's what I think is really powerful.
Beautiful.
What's it? Oh, okay. So Kim, we have 90 seconds. Is there anything else that we want to say to the planet before we end our show, wrapping it up?
Get ready, kids. This is it. This is the great show of all shows. This is a cosmic rollout for humanity. We're about to put it all together and make a beautiful, high-level art form out of living in life and love. And I think that's our mission here. And I'm so thrilled to see the feminine energy online and empowered. This is fantastic. And we men will come along in full support as brothers, fathers, lovers, and friends and allies in this great movement.
Beautiful. Thank you so much. It's such an honor and a pleasure to do this show, Heaven on Earth, and that is right here, right now, with you, calling you to action, to get out today and do something that you love. And if you're interested in doing a cleanse or a detox, please get a hold of me, get a hold of Stephanie, get some coaching. Mm-hmm. And all you have to do is take your regular grocery money and put it on the Purium. It's not even more expensive. But you know what? Health is our greatest wealth. We love you. We'll see you next Saturday. If you enjoyed the show, please share this. It's also going to be on Sundays at 1 o'clock. It's a replay, and we really appreciate you. Have a beautiful, beautiful, magical Saturday afternoon. Blessings.
Aloha.
Aloha. Aloha. Baby bird.
Enjoying all your favorite CRN programming is easier than ever. It's right on your TV, through your local cable provider, and on the web at crntalk.com. But when you're on the move, stuck in a plane, train, or in your car, catch up on all the shows you missed. Or listen live to your favorites. Download our CRN app from your